Hey guys, I found another alternative to a backdrop, and this is only going to cost you about $5. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I found this contact paper. They only had one roll. If they had more, I would have purchased more, but they only had one. So I took that one and I went home, and this is how my backdrop currently looks. So I had this poster board and I purchased it for $3. I'm not sure where I purchased it from, but I believe it was Hobby Lobby. So let's get into it. I took the roll apart, and of course, if you work with contact paper, you know that there is an adhesive backing. So you want to pull it back just a little bit and fold it, because you don't want to pull it back, all the way. And then you're just going to take that little tip and start at the top of your poster board. I did have to move it because I wasn't going straight. My OCD was kicking in, but it didn't damage it, and then it didn't tear, so it's pretty durable. So here you go. I started my top and now I'm working my way down. And I kept that backing behind it because I wanted to make sure that I'm getting a lot of the bubbles out. You can use either a credit card, a vinyl scraper, or anything. You see where I kept that paper? Because you don't want to remove the paper. So again, you can use a squeegee, a vinyl scraper, a credit card, whatever you have to kind of smooth it out. So now as I'm going down, I'm pulling that back in as I'm doing that. Again, this was super easy to do. So here was my dilemma. As I finished it, I realized that this paper was not wide enough and I still had like a part that I needed to cover. So because of the grain on the wood, you can't tell where the seam ends and where it starts. So it was pretty easy for me to cover that up. So here you go. All you have to do is just cut it. You can use a scissors or you can use a blade, whatever you have that is easier for you to use. So, but I still had this little piece, which I did end up covering up, and it all worked out. And I really, really love this because it does look like a piece of your, hardwood floors. And you can, pretty much take pictures on it, things that you need to lay flat, like a shirt or pants or, things like that. So now I'm going over and making sure I'm removing the bigger, obvious bubbles. And this is something that's on it. And look at that. Let me know what you think. Bye.